Look who it is, ladies and gents, hot off the press. Good evening, America. And to all of my surrounding friends. How are y'all doing? Hey, hey, hey. Let me just do a quick audio check. We're good, we're good. There we go. I could easily use my headset for this. But we ain't doing that, Jack. Hello! Hello! Good evening. Oh my god, what's up, guys? Happy, what is it, Saturday night? I'm losing track of time. I'm losing track of, like, what day it is. Just go jolt. Alright, thank you for that. What's up, Figment? What's up, Philly Fan? What's up, Gerardo? Sonia is in the house. Deborah's in the house. Pancake Yum Yum. Good to see you. Happy weekend, everybody. Hope everybody's doing great. I didn't know for sure if I was going to go live today because I am feeling like a natural disaster. Like, I feel... I'm in such pain. I have been doing nothing but working and moving and cleaning and working and moving and cleaning and working. And then moving stuff and cleaning things. Like, I have not stopped since, like, Friday morning. Yesterday morning. I'm saying Friday morning like it was two or three days ago. What's up? What's up, Alexander, Rick, Nathaniel? Congrats to my parents. Yeah, they're officially out of my house. You can tell. There's not a bed behind me, so I'm in the other room officially. I'm back. That's exciting. I had to get all this in here by myself. And, my studio is still a work in progress. I still got a lot to do. In terms of design, I mean, in terms of function, everything's kind of there. There's a few upgrades I want to do. You can probably tell that's my tech wall for Peterman Valley. So that's why I'll be standing up and doing videos. But this entire side of the room has literally nothing. Because the room is bigger than I projected. Like, I thought that this would take up all the space, but it didn't. And in that corner, you can't see it, it's past this is the review station. So for Teletran reviews, Teletran unboxings will probably be done here on the desk, but Teletran reviews will be done there. And then my Peterman Valley product shots are going to be done there. But that's what I have to upgrade. I have to get overhead. I still have stuff to buy. Hello, Alfonso. What's up, Thunderstorm? Jaden, what's up, buddy? Please subscribe to the Colin series. There you go. Do you have Roblox? I've never played Roblox, but I know of Roblox and Minecraft. They are, don't cancel me, somewhat similar, right? They both you build things. I haven't played either. I'm not big on the building games, like building things. Like, that's why I never got into Fortnite. I never got into Minecraft. I never got into Roblox. I don't know. But, I got a snack on deck. It's like one of my favorite snacks ever. Fruit snacks. I should stop. I should. But I don't consume a lot of sugar. So, okay, that's a lie. I don't consume a lot of bad sugar. Like the natural sugars, like honey and fruits, I tear up. But like, this is the bad sugar. How much, I don't even know how much sugar this has. 13 grams? Sometimes I just think these are just lying. Like, I just don't know how they, whatever. So, I just thought I'd come on here and just say hello and we can vibe together and talk. I don't have wine, as you can see in the thumbnail, my just horrible thumbnail. Because it's classy with the wine and there's no wine, but I got some tea. I don't have like juices or like sodas in my fridge. It's literally just like, if it's not wine, And it's not water, it's tea. Every once in a while, I'll do like a lemonade, but it's pretty much like just tea. I like tea. Lemon tea, iced tea, sweet tea, Chris Evans tea. I come on, you guys know I had to throw that in there. Like I'm not gonna just pass it up. Are you still friends with Leo? Of course, of course. Leo is actually officially back. He did text me today, and the only reason why we didn't shoot a hunt today is because I'm still helping my parents settle and clean. Today, all of their furniture like delivered and all of the stuff, like the appliances. So we were just getting things together, and then tomorrow it's gonna be more setting up and stuff. They have a lot because now tomorrow all of their stuff that they had stored for months is gonna be delivered. It's moving is a lot, but Leo is officially in town, and if he is gonna be in town this coming week, I told him that we can shoot a review, toy hunt. We can do a review too, but a toy hunt. I know that's what you guys want to see. Are you aware that Jason Momoa getting close isn't it? I did not know that, but I watch it so much, I might as well leave it there. I'm gonna have to remove that. I don't know how. What probably happened was I was trying to like it or add it to something, and I hit that playlist by accident. That shouldn't even be a thing. Like, if it's a playlist with your own stuff, they should not even let you put someone else's video in there, because it can easily that could happen. So thank you for reminding me, and I will remove that. Just the dad, what's going on? Thunderstorm, how you doing? Yo, Leo. How's the music? Is the music too low or too high, or how is everything going? For you, I'd personally recommend checking out the Peacemaker teaser. I have an idea what's gonna be brought to me in that, and then I'm definitely gonna be watching that. Can you do a hunt with me? I thought about, like, depending on how far the hunts go and how big the channel gets with it, like doing like a toy hunt to collab with like people, like viewers, like y'all. But we'll see how that. I mean, I don't know. There's a safety issue with that, then there's a pandemic, and then there's a whole like I don't know. But that would be cool to do it with you guys. What's up, JJ Prime? Welcome in. Welcome in. Are you going to see Halloween Kills? I will not see anything regarding Halloween. The most I may ever go with a Halloween movie is... You know what? No, I'm not even gonna say it. It's embarrassing. I don't watch any... Guys, I picture... Okay, I'm Optimus Prime, clearly. And Halloween is Megatron. Like, we don't get along. Okay, but like, I'm Optimus Prime, once again, clearly. But Christmas is the Matrix. Like, we are literally one and the same. And I bear it in my heart, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's a good analogy for you guys to understand why I'm never gonna watch, or you're never gonna get me to watch willingly a Halloween movie. You know what would suck? You know what would suck? Like, if I start, dating again and I get somebody and he's like super into Halloween, that would cut me deep. I don't know, I don't, that might be, I don't want it to be a deal breaker, but man, that would suck. Because I am the antithesis of what Halloween is. Are you still going to hunt? Yeah, I'm hunting for treasure. There's a hunt out, like, as of recently, okay? I would have done another one this weekend, but I had to help my parents move. And I have to do all this that you're looking at. I literally did that wall, like, 20 minutes ago. Like, right before the live. I put those boxes on the wall. But everything else was here from yesterday. I went shopping. It's your fault, Legal Saga. I saw Mobius on the Scronius, and it just, like, screwed my speech up. I have a thing of dust, like a duster. I don't know why I had to see that. I have a the weirdest things. I have a like an actual electric capacitor on my desk, and there's oil. There's oil in it. The weirdest things. Look at this. I got thumbtack, and I have candy. Oh, and I have an Apple Pencil, and it's on its stand. Go in, go back in. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I have all these random objects, but your boy is like trying to get his life together. You just have to make it through October and then go through Christmas and go full Christmas. Yeah, the second of that's literally Figment. That's literally what I do every single year. November 1st is when Christmas starts for me, like the celebrating of it. Because I like the anticipation of Christmas more than the actual day. The day is like, all right, well, it's all over. It's finally the day, yay! And then 24 hours and it's over. But it's the season. It's like the moment, like the leading up, like it's the Christmas movies and the cold air and the Christmas events and the putting up the lights and the music and the cookies. Oh my god, the cuddle. Like I mean all of it really. Apple Pencil, yes. There is a new Transformers movie coming out. that is indeed correct. Thank you for that. I don't have a PO box. I could get one easily. I just don't feel like the actual deliveries will be consistent enough for me to keep it going. I keep paying for it. If the channel gets big enough and it's a big enough of a demand, I'll try to do like a mail call type series. Teletrend Teletrend mail call. I can just see that happening. Rise of the Beast is June of next year, and I can't wait. JJ Prime, honestly, same. I'm literally so hype. I've seen too much, like criticisms of the movie or people like dissing the vehicles or like somebody maybe have read a spoilerish detail and they're like, oh my god, it sounds like it's gonna suck. Like, you are literally months away from release. We literally don't have one single trailer, not even a teaser trailer, and you're passing judgment. Like, stop talking, please. Can you do that? Can we just do that? I don't know. I don't know. That mentality. I try to always be cautiously optimistic, but still optimistic. Still hopeful. I try to stay hopeful, even though something looks bad. I try to hope that it turns out well, because I want the franchise to do well. The better the franchise does, the more longevity we have, the more they might put out more movies with more figures and more characters, and the more awesome of a future we will have. Look at what The Last Night did. That was one fluke, and it utterly disbanded almost the entire franchise. We were on life support, y'all, from one film. So that's what I'm saying. I want every film to do well, because that will keep the companies, Paramount, Allspark Pictures, Hasbro, that will keep them interested in producing more. Because these companies, I'm gonna just be honest with you guys, it's not about the story for them. It's not about continuity. It's about profit. So if they're gonna say, if they're gonna see a film and it's not performing well and it's doing terribly, they're gonna say, well, we didn't make a profit off of this one, so is it worth it to go into another one? It's easy for them to make an investment on a film when you see the track record and you see how well the previous ones are doing. But when you drop an absolute nonsensical foolishness like The Last Night, it literally is a matter of life or death for the franchise. Literally. Now, I don't think they're gonna, they were not gonna completely stop, but it puts a dent in the road. What happened? And here we are with Rise of the Beast, finally. But, that wasn't guaranteed either. Bumblebee was great. Bumblebee pretty much helped. Kind of hey guys, we're still okay. We're still good. We're still good. So, Did you hear the news last month that Marvel will lose the rights to their characters? I did not hear that. And I don't think. I don't know I can't respond to that because I don't really know much yet. Leo's my friend. He's not my brother. uh, did you hear? Oh, I already read that. Terrific. Good job, Alfonso. I always do that. I always read this same thing. I'm getting rat trap. What's your opinion on that? Yeah, I'm happy for you. I mean, if there's something you want, something you like, then get it. You ought to get what you like and enjoy. If you're getting the War for Cybertron Kingdom rat trap, then it's an accurate figure. So go for it if that's your thing, buddy. The Ditko estate lawsuit or something. Oh yeah, I have not. I have not. Mitchell is here, evidently. Mitchell is in the building. How is Chrissy Evansy doing? He's doing splendidly. Splendidly. Actually, he had anxiety recently. And I'm not even like role playing. He actually dealt with an episode recently. And it was heartbreaking because I wanted to like help. He was dealing with like anyway, we're gonna move on. Everyone was going nuts on the internet. Yeah, I would imagine so. You think Hound is funny? I don't. I never laughed at a single. Wait, did I laugh at? I think the only thing I laughed at that Hound said was fat ballerina. Like, I'm like a fat ballerina. That I kind of chuckled, but it wasn't like a full on laugh. I don't find him like you're just not gonna hear me, cause he's like extra. He's like trying to be funny. Like I don't know. He doesn't like the way that they make the character. It's not like he's playing it off well. Like it's natural. Like he's trying to be funny. Like he's just shouting jokes. It must have got stuck in the mail. Okay, buddy. All right. You have a beard. You're a transformer with a beard. You're smoking a cigar, which is a bullet. I need you to understand that you're extra. All of you is extra. I don't know. Your mom's not funny. Thank you, Mitchell. If you could meet anyone, it's an interesting way you spell meet. If you could meet anyone who, and you just stopped. If I could meet anyone in the world, besides Chris Evans, I have to put him aside because he's going to be my answer. If I could only meet one famous person on Earth, besides Chris Evans, I want to see if you guys can guess who it is. And it's not anybody from Transformers. And it's not... I'm not going to say that. I hate you, Mitchell. I absolutely hate you. It's not the answer, but it's just funny how, you're all lowercase. Oh, we got some results, some votes. So I will say this. It's already been guessed, and it's been guessed rather early, so I'm very impressed. And of course, the person who guessed it is naturally the person who would know. It's not Stan Lee, it's not Robert Knight Jr. I mean, I would love to meet all these people, but if I can only meet one, then I would have to pick one of my favorites. And it's pretty much already been said in the chat. Jason Momoa. I would love to meet him too. But he's not the one. It's not Cade. Again, I would love to meet all of these people that you guys are mentioning. None of you are wrong. Okay, the Trump one, I think I'm good on that. I actually, I had the chance to meet Trump. Like, I literally was given the opportunity. When I worked for CBS News, I was a photog, and he came to Louisiana for a rally, and we had to drive like an hour out, and we needed like 2 photogs for the main cam, and then we needed a photog for the backstage for the interview. And we already had the two for the main cam because they always schedule them for the same people every time. Well, we needed somebody for the backstage interview, where they would have a reporter back there. When he was done with the rally, they would ask him questions, and they had me on the list with two other people as like candidates. But in order to be close to Trump, I had to go through like they had to screen me with the Secret Service. Had to do like it takes months, like 3-4 months for the Secret Service to like screen you and like clear you. You have to be cleared, obviously, like And so anyway, I just turned it down. I just turned it down. At the time, I was like, I'm good. And then they sent the other guy, one of the other guys on the list. And they met him. I think I have the picture. At the time, it was my buddy Jeff. Jeff was, I think it's on his Instagram. Because he was the reporter. Jeff was the reporter that spoke with Trump, but I would have been the camera guy that took this picture. But I don't want to do it. Where is it at? Jeff like posts a million things of his freaking dog. I am not gonna lie, I love his dog. I love what's his freaking dog's name? I'm horrible. I love his dog, and I don't even know the name. Trooper. Where's this freaking picture? I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna read more comments and I'm gonna find it. Obama. Absolutely. Oh, my answer? You guys are still waiting for my answer? Yeah, it's Obama. Well, Obama or Elon. Elon Musk was really my answer. Figment, you got it right. I changed it to Obama because I was like, well, that kind of would be awesome too. Elon Musk and his speech, it's like not... He probably wouldn't be able to hold like a full-on in-depth conversation just because of like the way that, I don't know, the way his speech patterns is a little, his brain is like going a million miles per second. So, but I think Obama, we would probably have a good conversation. Where the heck is this freaking photo? I'm gonna find it. There's no way. There's literally no way. Did he post it to Instagram and Facebook or just Facebook? Because, oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. See? That's my buddy Jeff and Trump. And he spoke with Trump. So I would have been the guy to take this picture and do the interview. And that was the rally that they held. I'm good. I was good. I was happy with my decision. I didn't have anything to do that day because I was supposed to be going with them, but I didn't go. So I just kind of like, they literally had nothing for me to do. Because I was supposed to be leaving with them. So I was just sitting in the car, waiting for breaking news. Sometimes, like, there's nothing going on, so you just sit in the car. And if there's, like, a shooting or something happens, then they send you out. Thankfully, nothing happened until, like, that evening. So, I was mad chilling. Obama, your mama. Rename Shady Cade? We're not doing Cade, No, ma'am. No, sir. Yep. Obama, your mama. Yeah, no, Kate is a male's name, and she's a girl. And Kate wouldn't like that. The toy room. Speaking of the toy room, I do have like an unboxing / review coming up. Can you guys guess what it is? If you follow me on Instagram, you already know what it is. But a lot of you people, for some reason, don't follow me on Instagram. Like, I don't understand. What's the difference between the 12 and the 13 iPhone? The biggest difference is the ProMotion display. It's the 120 hertz refresh rate display. So the display is smoother, big time. There's also cinematic mode, so when you take a video, it automatically blurs the background, and you can look over, and it'll know that you're looking over it, and then it'll just transfer like the focus to like the next subject. There's also macro photography, which is like you can get like really close to something and it's gonna look like it's getting into like the germs and bacteria. That's an exaggeration, but it'll take a good picture. There's also obviously better battery life. Just It's an S. It's like an S. It's basically like the 12S. It's not really a 13, but they call it that for marketing reasons. Hey, thank you, Figment. People need to do it. I mean, I don't understand. I'm gonna pin that for you, buddy. Figment's doing this thing, baby. I love it. Uh, better than Rodimus, yeah. How hype are you about the new Transformers movie? On a scale from 1 to 10, I'm probably at about a 10. And the reason why is just because we've just been so long. It's been so long. It's been so long. And I'm like dying, and it's like what 2018, so 3 years. It's like the same time frame as in the Bayverse. So this is really not really out of the ordinary. I'm just exaggerating. Well, you know why? Because mainly in that time we didn't even know there was going to be anything. So it was like 3 years of complete uncertainty. With Michael Bay, you kind of knew, okay, he's probably gonna come back for another one. So you kind of just had that intuition, but man, we had to claw for this. Stephen Cable Jr. came through. Michael Bay's technically back, but as a producer. So we're gonna get some Bayham. Oh God, Stephen Cable Jr. Let's go. Freaking Optimus. I've been watching like the little, like the filming. They're filming all over the place, and him and Scourge is gonna have a time. They are going to have a moment in this movie, and I just I just hope Optimus like wins, or like he just gets a good fight in at least. If he loses, it's fine, but get a good like kick some tail. Don't go down like a B, Like Revenge of the Fallen, he kicked some tail. It was short-lived, but he kicked some tail before he died in that forest fight. So I want that. I'm okay with that. But don't kill him. Well, they can't kill him. This is what, like a prequel, right? This is after Bumblebee movie, but this is still before the Bayverse. So, right? It's like 1990, whatever. So they can't kill him because that would just, I don't know. Michael Bay probably wouldn't want that to happen. And Peter Cullen. Guys, I think he likes Optimus. Yeah, I may or may not have a shrine to Optimus Prime in the closet right now. May or may not. It's a possibility, but not confirmed. I had to move my collection in there, and it's looking good. I gotta frame my pick with Peter. I only have the Transformers Prime thing framed with his signature, but I don't have our pick that we shot. So we need to do that. We need to do that. Oh. 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 Oh, an end credit scene? Yeah. Oh, with like Megatron for the next. Yes, just to fill in that gap. That wouldn't be awesome. What do you think is a load? Oh, the load truck? Oh, the tow truck. My apology. I'm going to zoom into these comments so that I'm not completely getting everything wrong. This is so much better. Why didn't I zoom in? I'm looking at text like the size of a freaking thumbtack. I got it now. The tow truck, I don't know. I'm not trying to guess things. I don't know. People are, doing their speculation and guessing, and this is what this scene is probably going to be and all that. I'm just like, listen, they're filming, it's exciting, and I freaking can't wait for this freaking movie. Hey, what's up, Gilmore? Bayverse or Nightverse? I don't think Night has a verse. He has one movie. That's not really a verse. It's his universe of characters, but not really his not really a continuity, but I'm gonna go with Bayverse because there's just more. There's more in there to love. If Travis Knight's Bumblebee was an all Cybertron, no human characters, that might be something to contend a little bit more. But with the human involvement, as much as I love Haley and Jorge Lindenberg and all them, John Cena, all right now. As much as I love all them, I want Transformers, at least a movie with all Cybertronians, please. Can we do that? Like, is that a lot to ask for? I mean, listen, it's not a lot. Next week is gonna be my birthday. Hey, well, happy early. I would cry if the Optimus theme from Jablonski. I just want him to return. That's the only thing that I want that I feel like we need. Literally, that's the only thing that we need is Steve Jablonski. And I don't think he's coming back. Sucks. I'm gonna have to scroll up because there's a spammer being an idiot. Do you think Bumblebee Starscream what should have been the design for the Bayverse? That's a good question. I kinda like. Thank you, Figment. I kinda like. I was about to do it, but you did it for me, buddy. You can actually just completely remove them, like at this point. Like, I don't even care. I kinda like. The hell was I saying? Let me go back to the comment. I kinda like the way that they completely changed the design. I'm not saying I'm a big fan of the big Dorito, but I like the fact that it's different because the other ones are different. See, he would be based off of G1, but then you would have a Megatron that's not. So it wouldn't really blend very well together with the rest. So I would probably keep it different. They didn't have to do the Dorito thing. That's what they decided to do. But I'm just saying something different. Like, you know, Megatron looks different, but you can still tell it's him. Optimus looks different, but you can still tell it's him. Starscream's about the same. So I think what they did with Bayverse is fine. I'm not a big fan of the Dorito. But here we are. All that for a second of a Dude, these people are nuts, man. I don't know. I don't know what they get from that. Like, okay, you put 500 E's in the chat. So now that you've accomplished that, and people know who you are, and see you, you're not leaving a good impression. You know. You could have taken that same energy, right? And you could have, like, typed in a super cool comment. And I'd have been like, hey, thanks for joining. And we would have showed you some love. And you might have been, been able to get, like, become a moderator at some point. Who knows? But you decided to put the same letter 50 times. For the mere fact that you just want yourself to, I guess, cover the chat. I don't know. Those people, I don't give them chances because they know that there's no way you can confuse that with like anything else. They're just doing that to be like annoying. Like, there's no way around it. They're doing that on purpose. So for them, I don't even give them like, oh, stop spamming. I don't tell them that. I just get them. Get him out of here. Get him out. We're gonna get him out because frankly, he knows what he's doing and he's a total loser. I don't like to be mean to people, but like when you come in here and do that, it's like you want it. You want the heat, bro. What is up, everybody? How is everyone doing? I am doing delightful. Physically, I feel like a like World War III. Basically, I feel like all my muscles hurt, all of my limbs hurt, everything hurts, except like everything from the neck down. What I just did hurt. Because I moved furniture from here into the thing, and then from the thing into the house, and then the house, clean the house, and clean his house, and then take the studio from there, put it in here, and then clean that, and then move that back to a bedroom, and then put this and clean this up, and then this big freaking desk almost destroyed me, utterly crushed. It's so big, and I couldn't get it in the room. So I had to like remove everything, and then reset everything back up, and maneuver that thing in here. It was, listen, and I'm still not finished cleaning everything. Although I'm like 90% done. But still, what I'm trying to say is, your boy tired. That's why I can't like create right now. I just can't do it. Kaiju, thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Have you seen any SS32 op? Not at all. If you're talking about, I'm not good with the numbers. If you're talking about the Bayverse Optimus, no, I haven't. I have not. I get 32 mixed up with 38 because I know 38 is the B movie Prime. No, I haven't. I've literally never seen any Studio Series Optimus recently. Because, there's like Thrust out now, there's Blackout, there's Grinder. Is it Grindor or Grinder? Because I feel like Grindor sounds cooler, but I think I'm just doing that. Like, is that his name? um, Grindor, I'm just gonna go with it. Grindor, there's a few out. Jolt, Electrify. I've seen Dino recently. That was interesting because normally they're gone. Um, yeah. So, but I haven't seen any Optimus Primes. I still haven't found the MPM Optimus Prime for the B movie. Still not in stock at Target. He's a hot item every freaking time he gets back in stock. 5 minutes later, somebody buys him, and he's gone. What job is your dream job? I've been contemplating this a lot. Obviously, Apple was my go-to answer if I had to work for somebody. But honestly, if I can just do YouTube full time, Peterman Valley Alfonso Nation, this is it. I love doing this. I've been doing this, Alfonso Nation specifically, for 11 years. I love it. I'm still not tired of it. Like my buddy, one of my business partners, he lives in Texas, but we work over Zoom, and he's a good. There he is. He's back. You see? So you got that little 5 second of fame, and there you are, back into. Oh, there you go. He was hidden. Thank you, Figment. See, Figment, you are a blessing. What was I saying? A guy from Texas, my business partner. He's like, dude, so you just talk about Transformers? It's like, yeah. And he had the hardest time understanding what I talk about. He's like, so what is there to talk? Like, what do you talk? How do you make a full channel? Like, I get, like, if there's a movie out, you make a video on a movie. But you have a full channel? Like, you make constant content? It's like, yeah. He's like, dude, what is there to talk about? Like, nothing's. He was struggling to understand how we even, like, are able to do this. And I was like, well, there's figures. There's new figures come out, and some of them are great, some of them are not. So we talk about that. Sometimes there's events, like Hasbro events. Talk about that. New movie developments. Talk about that. So I tried to explain to him, like, I do toy hunt, so we just go check out what the toys are like. Talk about that. Unbox new stuff that we get. Talk about that. Or, whatever. Reactions. So eventually he kind of understood, but I could tell he was still struggling to, like, get, like, okay, this is not explaining it. How do you become a mod? I only need a select few, like, per stream. As long as there's, like, 2 or 3 in the chat, I'm fine. Or 1. Figment is just like a beast. He qualifies for 2 or 3. But just, if I trust you. Because you basically have control over other people's comments. So I have to trust you, basically, and know you. And know that you are gonna do the right thing. I don't know. Oh, guess what? I could eventually possibly. I hate you, Vim. I'm happy for you, but I hate you so much. The rage. I could work for Apple too. I just would rather get a more higher ranking position than, like, entry level. So I have to specialize in something a little bit more, like maybe software development I've been looking into, and then I can become an Apple software developer. I feel like that's, like, their strongest suit, because there's literally software development for every freaking Apple platform, because that's what they do. So we'll see. But really, just doing YouTube, man. I love this. I took my room, my only spare room, and I made it a YouTube studio. I could have made a home theater. I could have made a gaming room. I don't know. I mean, I could have made anything. I made it a YouTube because I wanted to do these videos. I spent all this money on everything you're looking at and watching from, or watching things on, or looking through the camera. Just to do this. I have Oh, thank you. I don't think I'm a good go-to for reviews because I don't do them enough. I don't do it on a lot of them, and I don't show how to transform. So I don't even think I deserve to be in anybody's top five. That's just the god honest truth. I do reviews based on aesthetic and feeling and energy. It's almost kind of like a reaction, but I still go over the specifics, but I don't do tutorials on how to do certain things. Um, but there's others that do that. They take the time to show you. And so that's what I really like hope. That's what I really hope that you guys like prioritize. One of my favorite reviewers. I mean, obviously MGO is like the go-to, right? Um Unfortunately, never mind. I'm not gonna name drop because it's gonna get back to him. I already know it. Well, yeah, each one of us are different, and that's a good point. People have even Raging Nation has told me that, like, even though like you're not early and you're not stealing things, your personality, your insight, what you feel, what you have to say, your energy, people still want to watch for that. So even though they've seen the figure already, they want to see how you present it specifically. So that's a good point because there are a lot of people that are like that. The vast majority, though, are impulsive. They just want to see it first. But you do have that very strong group of people that still want to see how what you have to say. I don't like Kingdom Galvatron because of his round shoulders. Let me read that again. Round shoulders. Kingdom Galvatron. Kingdom. Help me out. Kingdom Galvatron. Galvatron? Am I? Oh! Yeah. um, I forgot that. Yeah, no, I actually found him in store. I'm like, what the what? No, I got it. Yeah. No, he has like balls for shoulders, like round circular ball things for shoulders. Just join. What's up, Storms? Do you like the off-road bee? It's like my favorite bee from that movie. I love the off-road bee. I love the Jeep. It's just so unique. Never before seen. I like his Cybertron mode too, like his chest design specifically for that, but I like that off-road, man. Are we looking good in terms of quality? On my side, the preview kind of got a little weird. Let me refresh. Is it my side or is it just... Or is it actually doing that for everybody? Because that would suck. Oh, it's good. So it's just my side. Okay. Still looking good. Yeah, look amazing. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not using my webcam anymore. Because it's just no use for that. And I'm using this guy. I don't know why I kissed my mic. Well, I think I kissed it because I spent a lot on it. This whole thing. I hit the table a lot, as you can tell. So that's a shock mount to absorb the boom. This is a pop filter. And then I got the boom arm. And then... Yeah, that's about it. I'm trying to do cable management as best I can. I still see cables and it's pissing me off. But I still can't stop that freaking thing from shaking. If I hit the table at all, the whole thing just earthquakes. That pisses me off. I'm very like OCD about every little thing. Every little thing. I just want things to look like perfect. I have seen a few episodes of The Office, Mitchell, and it's quite literally anarchy. It's funny though. I just haven't watched enough to really get hooked. Because I just couldn't understand what the heck was going on. I kind of get it now, but I still haven't gotten to it. I still can't find the integrated suit Spidey, so I'm planning on robbing Alfonso for it. Okay, well. Alright. Enable turret systems. Imagine like 4 turrets, front and back. Just like pop out of the ground. But then knowing you, Figment, you're gonna know how to disable the turrets with the voice-activated password. I don't like it. Is the voice-activated password? I don't like it. Reformatted Galvatron, cool. I think I know what you're talking about. Like he has like the coloring as if like he's being changed by Unicron. Pretty decent. There's a figure now with that, I believe. BP Bradley has landed in the chat. Good to see you. He has arrived at the Delta airport. Delta is an airline, not an airport. And it's a COVID variant, so we're gonna pick another name. He has landed at JFK. And he's riding southwest. Because we're not gonna use the word Delta. Because we don't do that. Man, I miss Ratchet. They should have never killed him in AoE. Okay, I'm gonna say, wait, TF. Yeah, no, AO, exactly. Like, for what reason? Like, what did that serve? You know? I'm so pissed at that. What did that, the dude literally was running away, dude. Let him go. What are you chasing him for? What do you accomplish? Okay, so you want to get him to tell you where Optimus is. You know he's not gonna do that. That's his bro. You know you're not gonna get that answer from him. They knew that. They could have let him go. He's just running. He's not even a threat, bro. And it's the way they killed him. It's the way they killed him for me. It's the way. Just plunging into his spark chamber and ripping it out. Barbaric, shooting him to pieces. Like, that was the worst death for me. Literally, I think in the whole Bayverse. I hated that more than I hated the Optimus death. In Revenge of the Fallen, like, so serious. I just felt like, well, Optimus, he's coming back. This is just, gotta kill him for an epic return. But, I just knew Ratchet was going for good. I knew it. Ironhide was the most shocking death, because I just wasn't, my body wasn't ready, my life wasn't ready, your mom wasn't ready, nobody was ready. Like, it just happened. Like, legit, everything was fine. Everybody was, like, fighting and, shooting and, like, doing their thing. And it's like, hey, we gotta protect him. Yeah, you gotta protect me because, I made a deal with Satan. Ow. Bro, what? First of all, where'd you get this rust cannon? Did we see that before? Like, beforehand? Was this, like, the premiere of the rust cannon? Second of all, right? Why rust? You could have shot him with a regular cannon and given him a chance to, like, survive. Like, you made him disintegrate. Third of all, Bumblebee should have, like, done more. Bumblebee should have been like, instead of running, everybody else would have obviously ran. They're human beings. They'll die. But Bumblebee is a bot. He probably obviously wouldn't be able to take on Sentinel Prime. Clearly. Optimus barely was able to take on Sentinel Prime. But I just felt like, just one good lick from Bumblebee. Like, maybe you just ran up to him and just, like, kicked him. Like, I just wanted one solid blow from Bumblebee. Just to, like, this is what you get for, like, coming at us like that. B shot at him. So that's something, but we don't know if it hit him. It's not confirmed. It's a rumor. It's alleged. Whatever happened to Sideswipe and Dark in the Moon, I don't know. Whatever happened to most of the characters between films. And that's probably why most people don't like Bayverse, because the continuity is the continuity, and the continuity, yeah, I know. I hear you. I'm not disagreeing with you. Had to recommend one studio series. Autobot. If it's only one, then we gotta go big. Go big or go home, right? So we're not gonna do a deluxe, we're not gonna do a Voyager. A leader class Autobot. How many are there? Obviously the Jetwing Prime is dope. But like, He's still Voyager sized. Jetfire is a good answer, Mitchell. Grimlock too, because you don't really have to have the whole team. You just have to have it's just one awesome looking dinosaur that transforms into a robot. Like he can stand alone. So Grimlock is a good answer. Jetfire is a good answer though. Probably Grimlock. No, no. Autobots got to be an Autobot. Well, Grimlock's a Dinobot, so it's still on the Autobot side, but not really. I don't know, man. There's like a lot. There's like what 70 something studio series out there. I don't even know what they all. I'll just say Jetfire because I think he's one of the best. He's one of the best, and he also can stand alone. He's a jet, so you can just convert him, and he's like a display piece. But he's yeah, I think he'd be great. Oh, what's good, River Waters? Optimus Prime at the end of the Dark of the Moon. You didn't betray me. You betrayed yourself. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Listen. Like, you really thought that you were gonna, like, get away with this? Bro, you betrayed yourself. Pow! Studio Series Grimlock. There's a, the Bayverse, not the G1. Bayverse. The G1 is great. Don't get me wrong. But you get more detail. I would prefer the Bayverse. You do whatever you want. Because they're gonna come. They always find a way to come for me, y'all. My DMs are a mixture of Chris Evans pictures now. Everybody's sending me Chris Evans pictures, which I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all. Keep it coming. There's either Chris Momoa or Optimus figures that people send me. Or it's hate comments. Like hate, you know. People that just have nothing to do that day. Or it's daddy stuff. Like big, yeah. Or it's genuine comments. Like, hey, Alfonso, love your stuff. You're great. Whatever. Like, regular people, you know? Basic human beings. So, yeah, it's a mixture. So. But they always find a way to come for me. There's always somebody. Whatever. How old? I'm 24. I'm Kobe year. Kobe, right? Kobe year. Nice. I didn't even. It's literally just not thinking about that. Do you have a favorite protective bot? I don't. I don't. I do like all of them combined. I do like Defensor, like all together. So I would just say all of them. The answer is yes. Justice for Megatron. I know it, Figment. Yep. Yeah, yeah, I know. In my view, justice was done for Megatron by killing him. But here we are. Transformers versus Marvel. Now, you know I'm going to say Marvel because the universe is way bigger and it's just way more action. There's a whole lot more movies and Chris Evans. And it's just way more, you know. But Transformers has the potential to be like Marvel with like the multiverse and all that stuff. They just need to have the freaking overhead to make it happen. And we don't. We just don't. We have. Never mind. I'm not gonna rant. My favorite series, Voyager or Deluxe. Sentinel Prime. I just like wrecked Sentinel Prime as a character, but the figure, let me tell you, it's awesome. And if you customize it, looks great. Sentinel's an awesome Voyager. There's a lot of good Voyagers though. See, that's a bigger body of water that you're swimming in, buddy. I mean, 38 Prime is amazing. I don't know, man. I don't really have a favorite when it comes to those. Shockwave is my favorite overall Studio Series figure, and that's where I stop it. Are you excited for the Rise of the Beast toys to come out? Sure. Yeah, I mean, Yeah. I don't anticipate I'll collect any of them, but it would be nice to see them. Um, See, murdering him isn't justice. It's him escaping a true sentence for his crimes. Not if he not if he is an active risk to everyone around him. Okay, he can pay a true sentence for his crimes, but like, what would that look like? Is there a Transformers jail to put him in? And what's gonna stop? Even if there was a facility, what's gonna stop the Decepticons from trying to break him out again, or from him breaking out like he did? He was in jail, pretty much in Sector 7, frozen, literally frozen, and he broke out. No, removing him, killing him, is serving justice. In that scenario, he couldn't be trusted. Optimus was too weak to contain him, so he just rushed him and killed him. It's justice. I could do this all day. Did you watch the new DC trailers? No, I haven't seen any of the new DC trailers. I know Wonder Woman 3 is coming, so let's go. Please be better. Please do better. Because listen, 84 was a tragedy. The first one was awesome. Aquaman. Oh, wait a minute. They had that freaking thing. I missed it because I was working. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Can't wait for that. That's his father. And yeah, I still haven't seen the Snyder Cut. What happened to Mudflap and Skids? I don't know. If I'm being honest, I'm glad they're not around. I'm so glad. I'm more upset that Jolt is gone than that they're gone. I just don't have an interest in, like, I don't know. Yeah, they were funny, but it's like, did you have to make a new character for humor? I don't know. My favorite fight scene? That's a great question. I don't have one because there's too many good ones. I love the soundtrack when Optimus shows up, though. I will say that. In the '07 film, Revenge of the Fallen, when he got powered up, Dark of the Moon, when he fought the Driller. It's all the same song, but it's done in different variations, and I love that. I love it. Him versus Infernicus. Oh my god, it's just great. That moment when Optimus just shows up and that track plays with a different like rhythm, so awesome. So all of those. All the Decepticons were killed at the end of Dark of the Moon, and he didn't do anything more villainous than Sentinel in that film. Well, not in that film, but he's Megatron. He's done more collectively than Sentinel. Yeah, Sentinel did more in that film specifically, and he was paid justice as well. But Megatron is literally responsible for eons of problems. So, and even if there's no Decepticons around, again, like I said, Optimus was physically impaired and wouldn't be able to contain him anyway. So, and it's a movie, so they're gonna have to end it somehow. And this was supposed to be the end of the trilogy, so they're not gonna follow up with like Megatron in jail. Bro, he died, and he died rightfully. Okay, Optimus had enough, and he rightfully had enough. How is the Transformer stuff going for you? This is Shannon. Well, thank you, Shannon. Everything's going great. My favorite fight from TF was at the end of Dark of the Moon. Oh, the final battle, Optimus and Sentinel. Yeah, that was good. I love the melee. I love melee. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. Who would win, B or Ironhide? It's a good question, though. Ironhide is stronger in terms of gun power, but B's a good fighter. Ironhide's not as fast. That's a good question. Probably B, actually. Are you only happy they're gone because one said the N-word? When did that even happen? I don't remember them saying that. Did the twins say that the N word? And even if they did, no, it's not the reason why. It's it's what okay. Tell me what purpose did they serve? What purpose did they serve? Like what was their purpose? Fighting Devastator is not a purpose because they didn't do anything in that fight. They didn't win. It was just a scene. Oh, they were thrown into the tomb, so that's how that was discovered. Okay, but something else could have happened. They didn't need to have somebody thrown into it. They could have done it another way. Like, what was the purpose of them? That's why I don't like. I don't know. Whatever. Hey, what's up, T fan page? Who would win, Galvatron or first TF movie? Oh, that's a good one. Wait. Galvatron was dope. Galvatron fought like a freaking wrecker. Oh, dude, Galvatron was kicking butt. Versus Opta, I don't know, man. Galvatron's got it. He's got it. I might go Galvi for that, because Megatron was getting knocked around by missiles, and I know there was a lot of missiles. It was a rain of fire. But Optimus couldn't really get him. I'm gonna go with Galvatron. It was when they were outside the tomb, something like that. Yeah. Oh, did your rebuttal? The legal ramifications in the sci-fi film about children's toys needs to be better. Man, I don't know. I just still, I like the ending of Dark of the Moon. I do. I just feel like it's a good way to settle scores and just end things. What's your favorite Bayverse movie? Dark of the Moon. Transformers, Dark of the Moon. Is quite literally my origin. My first ever video on YouTube was a review of Dark of the Moon. I love that movie so much. It brought me to do something that I never did before, that I didn't even know how to do. The video was pure cringe because I didn't even know what to say. But I just loved it so much, and I couldn't talk about it with my family because they didn't care. Okay, it's like, you go see a movie and you're done. But I was so in love with it, I had to talk about it, and I had so I just started making video. Like, that's literally what pushed me on YouTube. TFP is what gave me content and what made me a super fan, but Dark of the Moon is what ignited that spark. Man, that's my favorite movie, man. Bayverse movie. I like Bumblebee and the '07 film. Oh my god, I love that one. Can you say, I am Optimus Prime? And I don't have a good voice for Optimus, if you can't tell already. I gotta do some editing for that. Galvatron fought an AoE? What? Enemy scrotum. That's pure Michael Bayism right there. Enemy scrotum. I think my problem with the films is Optimus Prime in general. I love Prime, but I think he reminds me too much of Injustice Superman in a small sense. Yeah, I don't disagree. Optimus Prime is out of his element in the whole thing. In the first movie, he's closer to the original element. But I feel like part of like what I've been saying, Michael Bay hasn't been his goal wasn't to make everything exactly like G1. He was supposed to differentiate some things and pull some things. He's making his own verse, Bayverse. He made his own variation, his own thing. The designs still look like Optimus, but it's completely different from G1 Prime. So the personality too. You can still kind of tell it's Optimus, but it's not the same. Because G1 Prime is super friendly and personable and fun. Bayverse Prime was super serious, super deep, and then it got darker and darker where he just lost his mind almost going to the end. So yeah, that doesn't really feel like Optimus. You're right. It's weird, out of the element. Optimus is not that vicious. But it was a side of him that Michael Bay wanted to create. I don't think that's necessarily wrong. I think it's unusual. It could be problematic. And it does hurt the message of Prime, like his example and what he's trying to present, but it's not drastic enough to where it just ruins him entirely. That's just the way I see it. But if you don't like, I mean, guys, if y'all don't like it, you don't have to like it. We have a right of preference in the Transformers community. Drift as a helicopter or Autobot. He was both at the same time in Age of Extinction. Who would win, Optimus or Alpha Trion? I don't know much about Alpha Trion to really answer. I know Alpha Trion is a source of wisdom. I don't know how he is in terms of fighting tactically. We just don't have enough, at least in the things I've seen. Are you hyped now? So I'll say Optimus. Are you hyped now? Sorry. The Rise of the Beast designs, I like the trucks. I like all of the vehicles. I don't have any issue with the vehicle. I love them all. They're so nice and new. It's like a hint of, it's like a customized version of what we already used to. Love it. It's okay. You don't have to apologize for being late. You guys have a life, and if you want to go live it, you don't have to apologize for it. I think it's just not. Oh, I think it's just I don't get that much of a sense of hope from Bay Prime. Rightfully, that's correct. You don't get much hope from him. He literally loses hope. It took a human being to remind him to be hopeful in Age of Extinction. You gotta have faith, Prime. Not in who we are, who we can be. Like, a human had to tell that to Optimus Prime. So I totally get what you're... Listen, I get it. A human being had to do that. And even in the last night, Optimus lost hope. He was like, you know what? The Guardian Knights are going to kill me, and quite literally, I deserve it. So just go ahead and just take me out. Earth is it is done. I failed Earth. Everything's done. We out. I'm going to head out. And he just lets the Guardian Knights just beat him. Like, that's literally giving up. Literally the opposite of what Peter called never give up and never give in. Optimus literally gave up. And once again, it took Kate to be like, hey, so yeah, we're going to die. And I'm going to need you to just do something. And he's like, all right, my brothers, here we go. So it's a fair point. I love that new Bumblebee for the movie. Yes, same. What's up, Louis? Or Louis? Can't wait to see what the Max Camels. Now that's a new one for me. Animal modes. Yeah. Apparently it's going to be that metallic enclosure that we've seen. But they're going to have fur on their bodies from what they were saying. So they're going to be the giant metallic beasts, but they're going to have like earthly fur. I don't know how that's going to look. That's going to be weird. I would just rather just the metallic, but whatever. Alrighty, boys, I have got to be heading out. Awesome, thank you. Wonderful stream. Thank you, man. Good to see you, Figment. Thank you so much. South to Peterman Valley. That's my boy right there. See, Figment, you have a good night. I'll replace my pin message because I would love for y'all to sub to Peterman Valley. Your boy working hard. And a sub is free. Like, literally, it takes a second. You have to admit, Jazz went out like a champ. He knew he had to shoot at Megatron to save the humans when he was on the building. He was shooting at Megatron while trying his best. What a bot. Yeah, honestly, Jazz is one of the most courageous bots in the film. The dude literally knows the size difference between him and Megatron, but he didn't care. He knows he's a shrimp, and Megatron is a freaking skyscraper, and he didn't care. He didn't care. He still went for it. So that's mad courage, mad props. That's kind of dumb. It's dumb because you don't have a tactical advantage. So you're pursuing a target with no tactical advantage. So that's a recipe for disaster, and that's why it happened. But mad courage, though. Everybody was running. Like, when Megatron showed up, they're like, fall back! It's Megatron, retreat, fall back. He shows up. All the soldiers are running back. And Jazz is the only one shooting at him. Obviously, he gets flown back. But it's the courage for me, you know? The Bayverse Prime is kind of more of a badass when it comes to fighting than G1 Prime. Absolutely. And that's why I still like him. He doesn't have that emotional, inspirational feel, but he's such a freaking savage that I just love. Like, the way that he just ripped into that crowd in Dark of the Moon. Just sliced through. Like a pile of the stuff and ripped out Shockwave's eye. Like, that was just amazing. Just to see Optimus dominating, taking over, fighting as a leader would fight, fighting with, like, brute, you know? I love it, personally. Wow, it's been over an hour already. Let's go. I'll go for another 10 minutes, and then we'll cut them off. Just wanted to hang out with y'all for a little bit. It's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. By the way, does the audio pick when I do that? Or do you actually hear me better when I do this? Hey Alfonso, what's your opinion about Rise of the Beast being the last film by Paramount? Listen, as long as we get consistent good films in the future, it is what it is. It is what it is, home slice. I wish I could show you guys my collection closet, but unfortunately, my setup is pretty stationary. If I move that thing, oh my god. Everything just disconnects. So. But I might do a video. I should do ASMR. Okay, let's do some ASMR. What's up, guys? Alfonso Peterman here. And today we're going to be opening fruit snacks while quoting Optimus Prime. Are you ready? Here we go. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Sometimes we must rise above ourselves for the greater good. I'm gonna probably bust the crap out of this bag, and fruit snacks are gonna go everywhere. So let's not do that. Oh yeah, you hear that? Oh my god. You got a little taste of Alfonso. Are you gonna get BMB Sinnoh Prime? I want him, but he's not gonna scale with anything except for my BMB Optimus. So, gonna pass on that. They need to do an NPM scale, then I'll cop. Can you look at what I sent on Instagram? I'm scared. Mitchell sent something? Okay, fine. These freaking spam texts are going to feel my wrath, I swear. That's literally so accurate. Why are you so accurate? Mitchell is like so accurate with like everything. I love that. I'm gonna show the rest of the people because we're live on YouTube, so we're gonna have to show people the face you make when Chris Evans walks by. So you made a meme. I'm here for that. Oh, he got Robocin Optimus. I'm so free. I am pulsating with rage and jealousy. I want it. Oh, people, stop sending me videos of Robocin freaking Optimus. I freaking want him, and it's just not okay. I want that freaking robot so bad. It's the self-transforming Optimus. I want it. And people are getting it delivered. I could pay for it. I just don't want to pay all that. The way you just go Optimus, he goes, greetings, transform. Optimus, greetings. Who are you? I am Optimus. And it's Peter freaking Cullen. It's not a. My God. 5 minutes left, guys. People who dislike will be okay, if I say hunt by my parrot. Shady, yeah. Have people disliked it? I don't even look at the likes anymore. I don't even look at the view. How many people are watching? Oh, 32. Cool. Oh, we have 2 dislikes. Cool. 55 likes. I don't even look at that anymore. I literally don't care. Greetings. Couldn't sit. Yeah, Ben was watching AOE. That long freaking movie. I wouldn't start it this late. I would start that thing like at 6 p.m. So I can have a day after, you know? Like at least have a portion of a night. Because it's a lot. Did you see Transformers versus Terminator? I literally busted around like I started rapping. No, I haven't seen it. Do you think Sentinel would have killed Ironhide if he was looking? No, Sentinel's a freaking coward. He... No. Well, he probably would have shot at him still, but he probably wouldn't have hit him, because Ironhide would have been looking for that. He would have seen it. So he would have dodged out of the way and start shooting back. He literally only died because he wasn't looking. That's why they had to do it that way, where he wasn't looking. Because Ironhide, y'all know Ironhide's gonna do something. He's not just gonna take that. Man, they blindsided my man. Are we allowed to DM me on Instagram? Well, of course. I've got plenty. A lot of them are inner requests, I'm gonna be honest. Most of them are inner requests. So, I haven't, like, gone through them yet. Because a lot of them are spam or companies wanting me to review something that has nothing to do with Transformers. So it doesn't like apply to the audience. So I don't do it. Or daddy stuff. Or different languages for some reason. I have people messaging me in like different languages, which I don't know why people think. I'll just assume that you know their language, but whatever. I don't know. I have a lot. So I don't go through them because I just don't take time and do it. How tall am I? I am 5'11". So I'm shorter than Chris Evans, big time. He's 6 feet tall. I can't even... I mean, I can see it, but wow. That's an intimidating height. A lot of them are 6 feet tall. In the MCU. Like, what the heck, dude? There's freaking giants walking around. I would probably show you my... Oh, okay. Yeah. Send me pictures. People do it anyway without me asking. Do you think they brought back Tia Prime? Would you think it would be good? Potentially. It has the potential to be good. I like the way they ended it, though. I just wish there was more things in between, you know? Like, things in between the final season and the stuff that happened before that. Like, you know, brought in some Dinobots and stuff. Like, have a whole season. Excuse me, for Dinobots. I'm getting really tired if you can't tell. I'm an inch taller than you. Tall boy. Chris Evans. Wait. This is Mitchell's comment. Let me make sure I read the whole thing first. Ah, I knew it. I hate that can't be. I hate you and love you at the same time. And you're not wrong. Did you see... Oh, I did see that, yeah. It's basically Kingdom Megatron, but in a way where it's painted as Jurassic Park. It's another repaint. I'm not going live tomorrow. I'm gonna go meet my parents. Well, I'm gonna have some coffee. It's the first thing I do. Literally. Once I freshen up, I get my coffee. And then I listen to music. And then I might leave. Or I might have some breakfast or something and then leave and then go check out my parents and see what they're doing. Help them out. So no creating from me. I would have been there staying the night tonight, but I didn't have the energy. Oh god, my back feels like. Yeah, I read it like that too. Shockwave. I was like, okay, all right. I'm just gonna pretend you said did. I don't celebrate Halloween, so I don't have a Halloween costume. But I may cosplay as Captain America or Loki, like a Loki variant. Been here for 4 years, man. That's awesome. Yeah, watch Black Widow tonight because, yeah, exactly. I might actually. No, not. I'm not gonna watch Captain America. I can't do it. I can't watch that freaking. I can't do any of them. I can't watch Captain America. It's too much. Um, what am I gonna watch? I need to catch up on What If, but I'm just not big on rushing for that. I don't know. I know whatever I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay in bed while doing it because I need to do that. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just. I'm tired, if you can't tell. Long few days. Moving around. But I still came through for a live for y'all. I still did it. Despite the circumstances. I thought about the nation. Night Prime. You have to send me a picture, Mitchell. I'm not asking. You got to send me a picture. First of all, that's my favorite version of Prime. Second of all, you're Mitchell, so I gotta see a fellow nation member dressed as Prime, you know? Hey, Jacob, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Happy Saturday. You're joining at the end, but it's good that you at least made it for a sliver of the live. A lot of people are saying I'm gonna like the ending to What If. You're probably right. Shady is great. He's great. Okay, guys. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to do that. It's just so funny. Shady is fantastic. She's back in my bedroom. She's not in the laundry room anymore. I didn't like having her in there, but because of my situation, I had to do it. But she's back in my bedroom, so she gets to like hang out with me. The bedroom. She's not like in the dark laundry room all night, all day. I'm glad I caught you. What If is cool, not my favorite, but for what it is, it works. Agreed. Strongly agreed. It's just kind of like a fun thing to watch, but it has no actual influence on like anything because it's a what if. It's a hypothetical show. So I'm not like rushing to see what they're gonna, because it doesn't have any bearing. Um, what's up, random reviewer? Welcome back. How you been doing, man? Excited for Halloween this year? I'm not. I'm never excited for Halloween. I'm the opposite of it. But if you are, great. 15 days until Christmas vibe. Yeah. Mitchell, boy. You're gonna make me act up in here. Are you excited for Eternals? Yes. I am. Yeah. Yes. No, I am. I am. Okay. I stayed 4 minutes. Going on 5 in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I said 5 minutes after I said I would. Gave y'all a little buffer. So, thank y'all for watching. Jesus, I am tired. So I'm sorry it's not a long live, but it's over an hour. It's an hour and 20 minutes. So, I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna shut down the studio, lay in bed. I'm gonna try my best to avoid all things Chris Evans. And just kind of like chill, I guess. But I wish you guys the best tonight. Enjoy the rest of your night. It's autumn, so let's go. No, this live is not staying up, Nathaniel. It'll be privated or unlisted. I'm debating. I might put it as one of those. If you absolutely have to see it again, I can give you the link. Leave it unlisted. But to have it, I like to have like the official video or official stuff staying on the channel. I privated a lot of live streams in the past. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is your boy Alfonso, and by all means, hold on to your dreams. The future is built on dreams. Never give up and never give in. Alfonso Nation, assemble and roll out. Till all are one. Have a good night. It's Saturday. It's Saturday.